cup of tea or coffee is always better in a real mug. Welcome back. It's been a while and a lot of you are here because you want to make bread and you want it to make it for not a lot of money and you want it to be quick and easy, and I'm glad to see you. It's nice to have you here. We are on an adventure right now and we're seeing a lot of beautiful places, and it's fun to document those and put them on here so that we can see them and show some of our friends and family. But I was thinking that you might be more interested in what we do for food. It's probably not super normal. And so I'm going to show you that today. That's what I'm going to show you. So we have this rather large bucket here of food that we packed for the trip. We've got some chocolate, some dried mango I put in different spots in Ziploc bags. We went and bought a whole bunch of different types of granola bars when they were on sale at home before we left. Some applesauce, and then there was this Costco size sweet and spicy, maybe, trail mix. Again, I just made like Ziploc bag portion size them out so we can just grab a snack while we're on the road. Oh, I totally forgot about that. We got some mini eggs I got for Christmas saved and put in there. Anyway, a whole bunch of snacks. On this side are some more snacks that, like some crackers, rice cakes, goldfish. Oh, there's some vitamins, cookies, gum. Oh yeah, chips, more cookies. It's fun to have fun snacks while we're on the road for sure. Some sweetener. We picked up 6 or 7 of different types of soups and stews as well for when we have a microwave, and I'll show you in the room how that works. And some tuna. So, and our son likes these. We don't eat them at home, but when we're on the road, it's an easy something for him to eat. And we have a can of soup. Oh, and some tea, but whenever we're at a hotel, I just use the tea that we have there. But when we don't have tea there, then I can use that. When we go on a road trip, we pack a lot of things that to me have become essential that are probably not super normal, like our panini press. So we use this for grilled cheese, we can cook meat, we can cook vegetables, eggs, we can cook pretty much anything on that. The next couple of things that are essentials for us are our microwave pot. So we use this for making our salad kits, for warming up our soup, for making the noodles. What else can you use a pot for? Maybe you want some macaroni and cheese. I don't know. You can make things in this. It's not what we would use at home, but we're on the road. It's much better than not being able to make our own food. Okay, and then we have, we have to bring our own honey because Nathaniel loves peanut butter and honey wraps almost every day. Also delicious in tea. Oh, another essential for me on a road trip is a travel cup. So I like to have my coffee in the morning when I'm reading my Bible and journaling, and then I like to have a tea a couple hours later. So at that point, we're usually on the road. So I make a tea in this before we leave, and then it's nice and hot, and then I pour it into my mug, and then while we're driving, in a couple hours, mid-morning, mid-afternoon, I can have a hot cup of tea that I've made earlier because of my travel cup. And then finally, maybe not finally, but next is we bring our own dish soap. I am now using reusable dishcloths. I used to bring a dishcloth from home, but it gets really gunky depending on how long we're going. And this is a 2-week trip, so this time I got some reusable cloths. I'm gonna just keep bringing them and drying them as long as we can, but I can leave one if it's getting gross, and a sponge for especially if our grill is using something like burgers or sausages, we might need a little bit of extra. So we have our sponge and our dish soap, and we just use the bathroom sink for doing our dishes. So we bring all of our own dishes, all of our own cutlery, and we just wash them after each time we use them. And that makes it easier for us to be able to do that. We bring, our own food, our own bread, that bread that some of you may have watched and been making at home. I made a couple loaves before we left, and so we can bring that, make our sandwiches. We're having our tuna sandwiches today. We had our peanut butter and jam on the way down. That's easy to make in the car. And we're ready to go. So, can opener. We have to remember our can opener. If we're gonna have those cans of soup, if we're gonna have that tuna, we must have our can opener. So, and okay, yep, I missed one more thing. Melatonin. Melatonin is important. Just one though, at night before bed. We bring our own water from home. Hotel water is often really gross, and we have a well at home and really like it. So we have, I don't know how many jugs, but we have a lot of jugs. 12 jugs of, these are just reusable, well, we reuse them. I mean, these are just jugs that we reused that we have our own water from home in, so that we can fill our water bottles and have water that we think tastes good for our trip. So these are the things that we have. These are our tips and tricks for how to keep your expenses down and make your body feel better for not eating out. So far we have spent, I think, $27 US on our fruits, vegetables, and meat, and then the rest of the things we've brought. What do you think?
Don't forget to subscribe to this video, give it some thumbs up, press the
Like button.
like button, and subscribe.
See you next time.